Azile here. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. The frozen biomes, not so frozen anymore. It's still really frozen out here, but we're doing our best to start to use these two heat columns to... oh, this is why this got so insane. Well, now I understand what was going on over here. Where this is making things worse. We're going to need to get in there and fix that. Wow. So that explains a lot about this monstrosity. So in order to get in there, we're actually going to have to crack our way through here, which is not... I'm not thrilled about that. Well, the steam that's going to come bursting out, actually. Not thrilled about this situation. I didn't even think about that when we cut this out. That's the problem. The accidents that get created by mistakes. Significant amount of water. So when we go into here, this steam is going to burst out and rain down hell. Maybe we go in through here. And that is going to be painful for them to do that work in there. They're going to get so scalded. No, I don't think we're going to do anything about it. It's unfortunate. This is going to add to the heat of this system, which will further create issues. So it has to be dealt with. What is the best way to deal with this? Go in from down here, let it explode out into here. Go in through here and let it explode upwards. I guess so. Gonna have to deconstruct this priority. We're gonna need some kind of door here. Okay. I don't mind all this happening because it will actually help cool things down a bit, but or warm things up. But man, we got to get this fixed. That's just a problem. What a mistake. You know, we get all this super hot stuff. It'll take a long time for it to be fixed. At the point we're gonna have to probably move this this light out of here. Never even thought about that. And I was just talking as the intro of the video and going, oh wait, and then I realized that like this is, you're actually getting scalded already over here. This is an unsafe environment. Extremely, extremely problematic. We don't have plastic to make, or a reed fiber to make suits or anything yet. This is fouling my system up. Why this is not working. Yeah. Now, one thing we can do, we'll burst it off for a second, just to kickstart it. It's 0 is no good, so yeah, we gotta get this fixed. Okay, you're done. You're done. Cancel. Get out. It's going to be messy. It's just what everyone wants to see anyways. But this is going to be messy. This project has been abandoned. Yeah, mostly because Nisbet is having to heal so much, which is important. Okay, it's unassigned. Good. Bubbles, you're next. You need to get healed up. Yeah, get a lot of hell going on here. On, where's that? Hydro sensor. This should be if it's a below 100. Yeah. Yeah, because all this ended up making water, and water is fouling the system. So mistakes were made. But it's always so many things to think about, you know? Amazing how hot it is over here. Because of this not being an insulated wall problem. It's fine. We actually want to warm up this area, but it's warmed it up almost too much. So I almost think we're going to actually do this before we get carried away here. We're going to change this out and make a barrier. Why would you go all the way to here for dirt? Don't be ridiculous. I'm watching her carefully. If she starts to get too low, we'll get her out of there real fast. Okay. Why do we not have power to this thing? Oh, because there's a spot they cannot get to. It's currently unreachable. So let's cancel that. And this is going to have to be done a different way. Like this. And we're probably going to have to maybe crack that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Why are you guys still going in here? Picking up dirt. I guess because they're just always carrying some back. All right, we're going to cut this right here. This is going to be exciting. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to what this does. What it's probably going to do. No, it's going to heat up. This is going to be overwhelmingly. We're just going to try and pressurize this off a bit. Let's do it like that. Yeah, that was going to become a problem if we didn't do this. Oh boy, here we go. As soon as one more gets over here. And we don't even need to do these ones. They're not going in this chamber for a while. Maybe they are. Actually, I think they'd die if they went in there. There, get out of there, Bubbles. Stop grabbing your eyes. Get out. Okay, no one's allowed in here for a while. So we gotta see what this is gonna do. Yeah, as expected, it is a heat monster. We got massively hot stuff going on. The next step is going to be to place this. No, they can't go in here. They'll die. we block this off maybe? Yeah, maybe we just say that. Like, it's not even about... but even going in here, they're going to get so scalded. We'd have to guerrilla warfare it. I don't know. I don't know. We got to get it under control. We can't be taking all that heat into the system. I think we're going to have to... We're going to have to let it be until we can get environmental suits going on. Otherwise, the damage being done here is going to be immense. They're just going to be healing nonstop. And we'll have to micro bleed this off. I mean, it's good. It definitely, this stuff will help cool it, but we have to do some serious microwing. One of the ways we can really drop the temperature is by digging up through here and letting all this material fall into this cooling pit. So maybe that's an even better idea. So if we were to do this, right, and we just start carving out as much of it as we can to fall into here, which will cause it to get cooler faster. Okay. You can do the same kind of philosophy over here where we just start digging out all this stuff and letting it drop in. Water is water, right? If anything, we're making tons of water. We just have to micro this, that's all. That way all this ice and stuff can be dropped down into it to melt out. So we might be able to do that, but there's no point. Like, we can do it from above. We can definitely go a little bit too hot to be going anywhere near this. Leave it be for now. It is amazing how you can make such a little error like that, not even think, eh? And suddenly foul up an entire system. Amazing. And yet this is still too cold. So we need to trick this out. This is saying yes, send more. The problem is because we got too many different types of water that our hydro sensor is giving false reads. If it's below 100, then we want more, but it's above. So we're saying we don't want more, but really we do. We do for now. We have to micro it. Because of the fact that we got 3 different types of stuff going on here. Look at this, it's just a mess. That's the only way we'll get it so where it gets to the temperature we want. Okay, let's change this back. Because now we're getting the temperatures we want. We'll be doing some micro to make this thing continue to function properly. We can take more again. You leave this at above. The temperature is controlling it now. the right temperature, so I don't want to mess with it. Yeah, as long as it stays at the temperature, I'm pretty good with that, or how it's working. Yeah, they've diverted their attention to the other project. And we're not quite needing this to be ready yet, so look at this though. Not quite needing that yet, because we don't have the Draco count yet. What are we up to? Okay, we have 8. We are going to start to get them in there, including this little guy. So, yeah, I've got to get this set up. This is set up incorrectly, the way this one is. So this one is has to be priority 9. I'm just going to check things for a second. Okay. So we changed this. This has to be to above 7, which it is. This has to be 8. Max 8. Is there not an auto wrangle surplus button anymore? Like there used to be? Is that, did they change that? I can't remember how I did it before. Anyways, it's max 8. This one has just to be max 20 with all 4 types. I have 3 so far, and it has to be a lower priority than this one. Yep. The auto wrangle surplus thing seems to be not part of the system anymore. We'll see if they do that. Otherwise, I hate to think that we have to put a... Well, I can put one in here. It's not a big deal. We're going to find out. So right now we've got 8. So this is saying if above 8. Which we know is sending a... Count critters, current at 8. Send green single if above 7. It is. So above 7, yep. So now, if we look at this, it's sending green. And then this one will send green. This door will open. And that will allow them to leave here. And otherwise, so this may have to be all changed around. It depends on how this functions. We'll watch it. It was in my last base, though. It was working fine. So I don't think I had to add anything. I might have had this thing here, the other one here. I may have had this one here. I'm going to put it in and just tell it to build it real fast, see what it says. As the Wrangler. To force the wrangle to happen. This one was, this is pick up, right? So the max number of critters you put in here is 8. I think this is how it works now. And you put Draco and Dreklet, right? You put priority 9 on that. I think that now when there's too many, they'll actually go and scoop them up. And we need to, this is going to need a Draco egg, and there is one available, so. And what happened to that baby Draco? Where did that one go? I do not see him anywhere. Oh, here he is. Okay, yeah, so they did do it. Because, oh yeah, because I have this set properly, that's right. Okay. Okay, so it seems to be functioning so far. We just need to get our hydrogen, because we're going to be shearing soon. Our shearing room is coming online. So pretty important to get that going. We also want to start to get the automation put in as well. How close are we on this? I guess they're busy now on this task. Is this actually doing anything? Yeah, it is. It's dropping all sorts of cold material into here, which is going to cause, hopefully, this stuff to function. What's our temperature like? We could use more hot. So this thing is probably giving me issues now. It should be, or if it's below again, yeah, the proper setting. That should be starting to heat balance against it because this is so hot. It's not bad. We getting anything? No, we're not getting any cooling at all going on here with all this steam. Yeah, this is just going to be, until we can go in there and rip that apart and fix that, that is a problem. I guess we could try and go for it using very precise strikes and just making sure they can get out okay. So let's just try this. Let's try and get that built. Why can't they get there? No, they can. And see how much damage it does, and we'll just be very, very careful about controlling the access. So all these guys are fine. He's going to go in and he's going to start getting scalded very soon, I'm sure. Yep. And we'll see. Okay, so he got out with that amount of damage. We definitely had a bunch flow out. That's not bad. Let's take him off the list for now. The question would be, how much damage will she take if she tries to run in here? This is insane. If we tried to run in here and start to do this, and we're just going to go with one of them and see what happens. She may die. We'll halt it. Don't worry. We'll be monitoring this very slowly. So here she goes. She's in. She's getting scalded. She's supplying these. She's running out. And that was about enough. Honestly, let's watch this guy. Bubbles is in. Bubbles is trying to dig it out. He's taking damage fast. And gonna finish it. Nope. Gonna go for oxygen. As soon as you're out, okay, Bubbles, you are not allowed in here anymore. Now, and you need to go heal. So assign this one to Bubbles, this one to Nisbet. And now here comes Harold. He's going to try and finish it. He did. Okay. And Harold, for now, don't go in here anymore. That was a good run, but man, that's going to be tough to do. And then this one assigned to Harold. Okay. And I think that we're going to now see if we can get the next one in place. How much damage will actually, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're going to call off this for now. Because the problem is we have all this hot material here, which is, yeah. So what we need to do is just build the wall here. That's the next step. We need to do that and cut this off. Let me see if anybody can go in here and do that. How much damage will you take trying to do this, Ruby? Too much. Get out. Get out. Nope. 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 No one's going in. No one's going in until you heal up. That is just insane. Wow. Let's turn that off. Well, that's the plan, though. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let everybody heal up. This bit is assigned. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll heal them up, and then we're going to have to go in there and try and build that wall to isolate that heat off. It's the only way this is ever going to get fixed, because the temperatures is roughly around what this thing spews out right now. So we can just trap all that that hot material, the majority of it over here, and just cut this off. This can just be stopped. Sure, he heating the map up fast. It can definitely help cool this down eventually by just carving everything into it from here. Now, that's going to help warm all this up, but this is just going to stay locked for a while. Everything else is looking good. We got to get them to do this as well. We're going to have to pay very close attention to this when we do this, because we're not putting a filter on it. Be very tricky. All right. We are not, once again, we're having the problem where it's not hot enough anymore because of the situation with the weird stuff. Oh, this is getting all, it's, now we can go like this. And hopefully it's, yep, it's back to a temperature I'm happy with. Oh, kind of working. This one is probably saying that it's above, so we want, if it's below, temperature is a little bit high. Which is the problem with this system, is with these things. Wiring, they're almost problematic. You don't want to do it because you don't want it to overflow as it tries to balance it, right? Because it can't deal with it. So you do need some kind of system to regulate it, but it's not necessarily working quite the way I would want it to because of the water in the system. There's nothing I can do about that for a while. We're just going to have to play with it like we are. There's nothing we can do about this until we can finally, one day clean this water out of here. Oh, it's horrible. So it's going to be micro. If this is too high, no, it's about the right the temperature. Honestly, I'm not gonna toy with it too much. As long as we've got water in here, yeah, it is slowly started doing what it's supposed to do. As long as we kind of got the water in here and it's being converted, I'm not too miffed about it. If we look at just to see our temperatures, we are getting a nice steady kind of mixture, like it's regulating, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, let's get back to focusing on more important things, that they're finally starting to do this. We did dig out a lot of this chamber, which dropped all this down. These guys are healed up again, so I think it's time to go for it again. So we'll give these guys their access back, and we're going to try to build this wall. Here we go. Getting a little bit of damage. Okay. Oh, look at that. She's a hero. Got it done. Get out, get out, get out. Everyone out. No, 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 no. Not at all. There you go. All right, so we have isolated the heat off. Good, that one popped that way, thank God. And that's a bit of a start. Now to cool this down, we just need to start dumping a bunch of this in there. So to do that, we'll have a plan later. For now, I'm just going to let this kind of simmer a bit. But yeah. It's all too hot. The only way to get this to cool down is to start dumping stuff downwards into it. I have a plan for that. We'll do that later. Coal is good. We got lots of copper, lots of dirt, iron, sand. Yeah, we got everything we need. Our oxygen is pressurized. Happy with that. This one is a problem because it has no way in or out. So what we need to do is actually go and create some tiles here. That will help. Okay, having issues. Accidentally paused my recording software for a little bit. Anyways, we were talking about some automation. So it's above. Let's see if we can remember this. It's like, can we even do shipping? I meant. We do have the things now, so we'll use iron. It needs to go here. Yeah, one goes there, and then the chute goes here. We just need to connect up this like that. That's our first step. Uh-oh. Starvation? Hopefully not. There's lots going on. Are we not giving enough priority to farming? Yeah, Gene, you need to actually be prioritizing. Cooking is not important. Let's get you doing more farming. You're farming. No, I want to keep the ranching going. I think we'll just do that. I think that helps out a bit just by having that one gene to farm a little bit aggressively. Yeah, that'll work. We'll need another one. Back to our Draco thing. Just pause for a second. And shipping. And we need one in this room. Which they cannot get into right now because I have this turned off. That one goes there. And it needs to, let me see, there has to be a bridge involved because I want to have access in and out. It's going to be like this. This rail goes like this to here. And because then it's going to go here. I'm going to drop that there. Is that correct? Actually, I normally have it here. I think this switch is going to cause me a problem by design. I'm going to have to deconstruct this switch. Okay, and then we'll put this in exactly how it's supposed to be, which is this is supposed to be here, this is supposed to be here, and then if we want an automation switch, we actually will build it there. And see, that's the problematic unless I go like this, and then I need to X this one out. And let's go for 9 on this stuff. There, get that going. some power for these two. Just simply go like that. Like that. And we'll just 9 this up. Okay, and then switch this back to an 8. Oh, we've sheared our first plastic. Wow. Got 150 kilograms. Is that enough to make a suit? How much does a suit cost? Oh, it's plastic. That's right. No, we need that. We need reed fiber. No, that'll be coming soon enough. The other thing I'll need is a sweeper in here. And I built this wrong. This is wrong. That's why it's probably not gonna. It doesn't matter. It hasn't worked yet, but it's wrong. Need a door here. Okay. This is in the wrong spot. Screwing this up. It needs to be here. Leave. Yeah, it's supposed to be here. I think. Yep. Yep, that's right. Got an issue with that automation. I see it. It's right on this thing. Did this wrong. It needs to go like this, not like that. Keep things moving. this thing is now going to be for eggs, just dirtlet eggs. New printables are available. Well, enjoy a gift from the gods. As long as this is pumping. It is. Oh, we're actually getting some reasonable temperatures here. Wow. Okay. Well, we will be able to get in here soon and start to deal with this. That looks like all the steam is more or less, yep, dropped out. We're still, this is just a project from hell. It's so far away. Things that we will add to this will be, for now, well, for now, we're just going to literally just go all. Oh, we don't have the thing in yet. Doesn't matter. We'll deal with that later then. Yeah, until we fill this room, we can't put our thing in. Why did it seem like all this hydrogen escaped? We have not cut into here. It just doesn't look as thick as it was before. Not like we cut in. It's enough. Not sure entirely where it went to. It looked a lot thicker earlier. Now there's hydrogen over here. Did it break through or something? I don't think so. Why are you working over here? Oh, I guess just digging. All this is construction. Yeah, they're really getting into it. They're not, because of the digging. We need them to get the construction done. I think we'll go for some emergency building. All right, we better back it off. This is fine. It looks like it would be overpressurized, but it's the water is not going to do that. What is scalding us? Oh, you're hanging out here for probably no reason. Grabbing rock. A pocket of air there, that's why. Okay, let's go for it again. See if we can't force this through. Checking on the starvation vitals. Making sure nobody is, Gene is the lowest. It's such a bad environment. Such a crazy, crazy environment. Trying to force this through is ridiculous. When I went after this hydrogen pocket, I never realized how difficult it was going to be. I probably should have went for this one. Or just done it the old-fashioned way and made an electrolyzer. Yeah, and somehow this is all kind of vanished. I don't know where it's gone to. It's so much more thick, and I don't see where it leaked out. Unless the pressure in here just dropped so much that it started to drift down. I don't think so. And forced them to get cracked. This little segment here had a bit more to it. Ridiculous with their starvation and stuff. Oh, you can't even make it. Can you make it? Nope. Nope. They can't get there. There's not enough oxygen. Oh, well. That's the big problem. There's no oxygen, so they can't work over here for very long. They run in and so we're gonna have to get some oxygen going in here in order. Yeah, that's just too hellish for them to do that without having some kind of oxygen going on. So, right. Do we have power over here? Not really, but it's not going to be hard to get some there. I mean, a terranium would work. I would just simply stick a couple of terraniums here. And it'll just get enough little packets in there that they can get some work done. Because right now they're wasting all their time running in, getting halfway there, and then needing oxygen. And that's just why we're not getting anything done. Like, they can barely even go build those. Right, see, that's, like, I mean, that's the problem. Why they're not getting anything done. Okay. And now they can get some oxygen here. Little packets of it, just enough to be able to get some work done without having to run in and out like a bunch of idiots. Yeah. Maybe if we add a little bit of pressure. Actually, producing pretty fast. Yeah, all this hydrogen is basically diluted because of the lack of pressure. We're going to actually have to pressurize this a lot more than those things are doing. We are going to have to get some real oxygen going on. We're going to put 2 of these in, run some wiring. Yeah, we're going to get that done. We have to pressurize that hydrogen back into its pocket. So, going to make sure this is snipped so we don't start doing anything related to that until we can repressurize this, or maybe we even change this around. So obviously getting some more of this out of here would be nice as well. Might actually just have to finish this chamber up and we'll just wait on the shearing for a little bit. Yeah. We'll take the seed. Why is there water here? I guess we're starting to melt ice. I have to assume you guys are focusing on this stuff. A lot of them are going and just doing digging. Definitely not constructing anything, and they're supplying and stuff. Let's go. This is taking way too long, guys. Oh, you're kidding me. Why would you go there? Oxygen, great oxygen here. All right, we got to stop this. They're already starving again. This is a stupid way they eat food. They only eat like to be at the 1,000. And because the meal life is 600, it's not like they ever eat like a healthy dose and get like filled up, it seems. Could be because I don't give them enough. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to add 1 to all of them. Maybe they'll eat a little bit more. This is working. Second row. My ambitious project is working. Oh, we are out of water. We are out of water. Just in time. Notice that. Okay, so this system now has to come online properly, like I was talking about a while ago. Basically, now this is supposed to come up here. This is when this comes in. If this is fully backed up, then it would start to drip it out. This just has to connect here. There we go. So first it'll fill this one up properly, and then it'll start feeding the plants. Now we'll be metering it in a little bit slower. But This one will get filled up. Yep. The only thing that's not probably right about this would be, no, I think when this backs up, no, it'll work. It'll work. Yeah, I did it right. We're so close to having this done, but still so far. Let's go. Let's get this done, guys. Let's just get it done. Yeah, just a little bit more to do. We can start pressurizing this properly. You would just stop going and standing there, you morons. Unbelievable that they do that. Let's go stand in the hot. I know how it works. I'm not complaining. It's just simply, it's just ridiculous that they're like, let's go stand where we can burn ourselves to death to breathe oxygen. And there's obviously better places to do that. Don't get stuck there. Okay, get out. Get out of here. Why are they still screwing around? Just leave. Hopefully this is going to maybe help them a little bit to stop getting burnt by this stuff. One last piece to do, guys. One last piece of wire. Where are you going? You're not going back in there. You're done. You are done. Get out. Okay. Thank you. Ruby. Oh, Nisbet was denied access all this time. No wonder things are taking so long. Where's Ruby? Not going in there. That was the problem. My main builder is not allowed to go into this area for like probably 50 cycles since she'd burned herself before. Which is why nothing is getting done. Look at this. And she's going to come in and rip it. So that was the flaw all along. Always something. There's always some little thing. Now that she's got access to this, things will get actually done. Why is nobody doing this? Okay, finally. Now, one last thing you guys got to do. Put some algae in these. Really wish you wouldn't go up there and breathe. At least you're not getting scalded anymore. Here comes the algae. Okay. Now we will produce some oxygen. Yeah, this is way better than these things. These things are just pathetic. Deconstruct. I don't even know why I would have bothered doing that. You enjoying yourself sleeping there? We're gonna have to hollow some of this out. We're gonna have to get some of this going on in order to actually get the oxygen to flow properly. This is just taking a lot longer than I ever thought it would, but there's no hydrogen left because of the diminishing of the air. Nisbet's back to being the only one working on anything. Anyhow, let's end the episode there. That's been long enough. In the next episode, we will continue to struggle in trying to get ourselves just a little bit of hydrogen to give in our shearing brood, because apparently it needs it, even though so far the scales are growing. I just think they grow faster if they're in hydrogen. Apparently that's the thing. So everything else is going along nicely. Working good. This is now backed up, so this is further backing up. It's good. We're just keeping on chugging this material in. It's over pressure. That's not good. Let's try and dump some of this off real fast. Maybe get the... oh, it's temperature. Go back to being if it's below. All right. It's a temperature issue. One day we'll fix this. Yeah, we are getting the temperature in here got quite stable. So we are going to be able to continue to work with this. Anyways, that'll be next episode. Hope you enjoyed the shenanigans of today. This has been quite ridiculous affair. Great day. We will see you in the next one.